Video na.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Good day to all of you. Welcome to Inside the Dojo, which is the name of the segment. I think this is our fifth or sixth video in this series. Here again is my friend, the returning veteran player, also teammate, Lazarte, and yours truly, the one who does it all
headmaster.
in this channel. Okay, so in this video, we will playtest two of the top decks in the current metagame, which are Thunder Dragons and Salamangreats. So let's see how it goes. Let's go to the dice. Oh, 6. Oh, 6. 6 din.
3-3.
Oh, 3 din.
Puta.
Ayun na, on the verge pa.
4.
Okay, yun na.
Intense ang laban ah.
Okay.
Yun na ako. I go first.
Naman na to sa person.
So, Thunder Dragon goes first since you on the die roll. 5.
Ang card ko pa ito ko.
Ah,
Hindi na.
Sige.
Okay. Let's see how this goes.
Thunder Dragon goes first.
Alright. Okay. One, two.
Let's see, it's building. Yes, this is the point of no return. I need to do something. I think I should ashes na. Okay. That's somewhat a huge relief for us. Okay.
That's like
That's 5. That's 5. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Number 7 Foxy. Captivated excavate effect. And we get. Oh, wow. Okay. Powerhouse, huh? I think I'll just get this just for us to make more place, I guess. Let them cut. Let's see if he has any responses. I think at this point, I would think about if I play Link Summon, he just go Phantasme. And if he goes Phantasme, he has Mascarena on board, he just change it and proceed to this Link Summon. So since I don't want that kind of scenario, I just need to get rid of this first. Okay, so
Battle face
but
yan.
for my hand, I need to utilize maximum damage, so I'll use the effect of Spinny to gain this attack.
Okay.
And use its effect to revive. Let's try if he has something. No, go. So summon is good. So we proceed combat first just to prevent the ring summon of Mascarena. Attack.
1.
Okay. And 1, 2. This point, all we have to worry about is the unactivated Maxi, Phantasme, and of course,
Ash.
Nibiru.
Ash, Nibiru.
Yeah, so it is somewhat blank at this point. So I guess I just go for this. Just to play safe first. And just to gather all things. Someone good?
Good.
I detach. And I think I should detach this. I guess. And I proceed to summon the deck. It's good. Okay, it's good. And since it's limited in the OCG format, I get to summon this immediately. I activate this effect. Okay. In this case, we need to send. Since I am playing against Thunder Dragons, Salamangreat Rage isn't that good because of its sub-destroy mechanic, so I guess I just dump Salamangreat or
One technique na.
done. And now we go to Link Summon. Of course, this will confirm everything. Sunny Wolf. Any responses? And yes, he has it! The confirmation is real. Yeah, it resolves. The confirmation is correct. He has it. And he returns 1. So, our prediction about Mascarena Phantasme is correct. Okay, so let's proceed. Now, we worry about his hand is refreshed. So, I think there's a chance that when we make some moves, he will have interrupts. Okay, so let's proceed further with the combo. Since I already summoned Spinny and activated the excavated Foxy, there's no room for me to special summon anything from the grave, and that's why we have this. Dragon and Salamangreat. We get to summon, I guess, this guy. Summon good. Yeah, that was good. And since Gazelle is already activated, it won't be activated at this point, but Sunlight Wolf will. At this point, we get to add this Ash again, just to prevent some classes next turn. And since we don't have any sub-destroy, we get Baylinks. I get to add the field. Okay.
What? I should have waited for this.
Yeah, that's the if Salamangreat player starts with Mirage Talio at the extra monster zone, you should have waited for this scenario and you just summon Phantasme just for a deeper drops. Added pin. And since we need to play safe, we will summon this and activate its direct set effect since we're afraid of Baylor at this point, so we just direct set this and let's try to set this too and just pass.
No freeze.
Alright.
God damn it.
And now we accumulated 1,200 damage. Allure. At this point, I don't want him to have any pluses, so we'll just get Ash Blossom one.
He has everything.
This is the Ash Blossom that was being added by Sunlight Wolf, the pastor.
Okay lah. Shit.
And now, since our Sunlight Wolf is relinked, this is on Will of Salamangreat is now online, that it can soul charge next turn.
Bruh.
Hoping everything works. Okay, someone is good. Cost. What would be the cost? Is costed Batteryman Solar, so that telegraphs me that he doesn't have any engine on this one, I guess. Let me check the grade first. Okay. So at this point, as you can see, guys, his graveyard are all dark monsters, and he has Batteryman Solar that can dump any light monster. So in this scenario, he decided to normal summon Aloof Lupine and banish the Batteryman Solar. So I can telegraph at this point that he doesn't have Dragon Duo in his hand. Because if there is Dragon Duo, he just normal summon this and tap alive. Yeah. So since this thing happened, I think I'm gonna negate it.
Destroy. So I can't add anything.
You can add.
Okay.
It's a separate thing.
So I'll add this.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, HFD. So since opponent activated HFD, which I guess
I think he has judgment. I already baited this out, but I think he still has judgment.
yeah. But at this point,
He doesn't have. I hope.
we need to confirm everything. So hand card is 2. So he has the
Bestial.
Bestial, Thunder Dragon, and he already normal summoned. Hoping that he doesn't have Thunder Dragon Fusion in his hand. Okay, so I guess since we can't respond anything good at this point, we just activate Call by the Grave. There is no light in the grave except this one, so this is a primary target.
Banish to. Cost, no?
Yeah, that's a cost. So there's no light. I'm sorry. So this is everything in this grave. So I think I banished the Dragon Dark.
So I
And
won't
this
have
is
any.
my misplay a while ago. I think I should have called by the grave the copy of Aloof so that it can resolve, so that my
Used
counter trap won't be baited. I don't know why I didn't do that. Sorry guys. My fault. And yeah, another call by the grave. Targeting, yeah, this one. Oh my god. Don't know why I do that. Yeah, let's get destroyed. This point, I need my Sunlight Wolf. So I don't use my Bailings to sub-destroy for Will of Salamangreat. Okay. Okay. Take 600 points of damage and just sub-destroy.
Yeah. Pass.
Okay. Whew, that's a good one. Okay, draw base. Standby main base. Luckily, at this point, there is still no Thunder Dragon Colossus. We're lucky. Okay. So since our Sunlight Wolf is relinked, we can add one Salamangreat spell tap from our graveyard. So we activate this effect and add the Will of Salamangreat again.
Yeah, good.
Since we will do it again, okay. Oh, so we have two choices here because I have Foxy in hand and of course the Will of Salamangreat. So I think at this point, I should confirm first the excavate of Foxy. Since if we add something, we can add the other one when we dump on Gazelle. Okay? So I guess we just go for Foxy first and use its excavate effect. If we confirm something, add. Okay, that
Yeah.
confirms it. We have the counter trap again. So since we have the counter trap, we activate Wheel of Salamangreat, summon this again.
I already took damage, right?
Yeah, you already took 1-2 damage. And from this point, we get to summon Gazelle. Then we chain link 1 this, since it's summoned. And chain link 2, we get to add again Ash Blossom for Brigade. Then we get to dump. Hoping this would work because there is no Thunder Dragon Colossus yet on the board. And Phantasme cannot contest this because if this is a link, it is a non-targeting effect, which is really good. So at this point, I think it's optional for us to deal with the Phantasme. But I guess we could work out to deal with that. I guess. Okay.
Lock.
Okay. How can we break Phantasme? It's a 2-4 beater.
Ito ba yung unang print?
We already use Foxy's excavate effect, so we can contest it. Okay. I think. If we do Mirage Tayo, this just summons 2-3. We just can't get past Phantasme at this point. So we really can't contest Phantasme at this point. So I guess we just do a conservative play. We just go Mirage Talio again. We need to have access on top. So we will search for Falcon. Yeah, this is our only way just to get rid of that card. Yeah, this allows us to direct set the Salamangreat spell up if it gets sent to the graveyard. And we will try to, I guess, use Mirage Talio's effect. Yeah, let's confirm this with another Sunlight move. It's the third. So, I think we should get a chance. Let's see if our opponent will negate the activation. So, I guess I'll chain. Phantasme can't negate Mirage Talio at this point because we can chain block it with Falcon. So chaining 1 Stalio, target this to return. Chaining 2 Falcon, direct set this one. Okay.
Return to
hand only. So yeah, somewhat a miracle. we have get rid of the Phantasme because of the chain block. Battle phase 3-6 plus 1-2 is 4-8. Since we have the utilities, we set everything and just pass.
Next game.
End of game. We have a pretty strong board and just the Ashes really okay. Just proceed with the sideboard. For the knowledge of the viewers, our Salamangreat doesn't have Signet Mining in this main deck because I don't have one. Basically, that's it. But I'm more comfortable with this build, I guess. So, yeah. Plenty of cards. Plenty.
Sorry, the PVD. Okay, sorry. Pwede naman ito. Bawas to. Saka ito. Sino na? Ako. Food na to.
Siyempre. Diba?
May matitirang isa. May matitirang isa. Luto eh. Ayos lang eh, no? Explain ko na lang din mga mga.
Oh shit. Okay. Just press shuffle.
Sorry.
And this confirms that my deck is a total of 41 cards.
I go first.
Okay. Okay. I don't know what will happen, but let's see. what we will expect at this. If he has any discard on Thunder Dragon in hand, I think this would be bad. But I guess let's take chances. Yeah, he still has it. Ah, it's hard. That's life. Yeah, he has a discard. And we're sad. Okay.
Okay. Lah.
The one that didn't appear. It's Emmanuel.
First games. And
They just passed. Oh my god.
and control.
Okay. So I don't know what will happen at this point. So and we top deck this card. Then we get rid of that. This. Of course, we can activate this excavate. So using this Colossus.
Good summon. Fun summon.
Maxi, I don't. It's a bad thing. Word to result. It's not very good on that. And we discard Spinny. Activate this. And just revive itself in the grave.
Yeah.
Just letting summon.
Okay.
We attempt to summon. That's insane.
Sa clutch mo.
Hey, what a clutch move. Okay, that's good, that's good. That's fine.
That's life.
That's life. And since we can't do anything about it, we just say we'll pass.
End phase.
Okay. So we use the Dragon Dart. So fetch for the third. Ah, that's a strong hand. Maxi and Ash. That's a strong hand. So if we don't use this Ash on the battery man, we have a response on the Maxi, and our call by the grave will be responded to the Ash. Things.
But if you haven't responded to the battery man, it's a worse. I think my board will be better than
Yeah,
this one.
if I didn't responded Ash to the battery man, I can confirm what is this last hand. Okay, just pass.
I'm so sorry, my friend. I'm so sorry, my friend.
You need to die.
Try to hit you.
Dadalawin ka na lang sa rin.
You have no hand cards, right?
Yeah.
So stand by.
Okay.
Main phase.
Okay. Yeah, this is really dead for us. We can't respond this too because there's Colossus. Yeah, they all die.
That's sorry for the term. It's a shitty hand.
It's not that shitty if
It's
you
a
don't
mediocre
have
hand.
this.
Mediocre hand, to be exact.
I'm so sorry.
Because I just set this card hoping that the opponent will get rid of Colossus and use Titan and just proceed combo. And if there's the scenario that Colossus is not on his board, I just get bypass a chance to get Gazelle on hand. But things didn't go that way because he has still Twister.
But I still have to think of a way to OTK you. What do I have to do now?
Don't need to TK me. You just get back on Colossus on the end where they go top deck, I just die. Ah. Hey, that's sad.
That's very sad.
Oh yeah, he has that last card. Now we need proceed to go back on Colossus at this point. I think I don't know.
I think I should have
I think you should have
discarded this
Yeah.
and then remove this. That's a better thing. But now, I don't have anything to do.
Oh, strong hand. Halo Maxi. Oh god. Yeah, just get rid of this.
This is better. I just think it's better.
I think you should go Dragon Dark. Dragon Duo.
Yeah.
Just go better damage
Yeah.
and just have the plus.
How about last?
Yeah, it's a better. It's a better choice. It's a goddamn better choice, but so I summon this. Okay.
That's the best thing that can be added.
So I have no Dragon Dark left.
Yeah. In response to my turn.
So battle phase.
Yeah. Since I don't have any bailings in the game, this one just die. Take 1, 2. Oh, you should have attacked with this.
Yeah. You will not sub-destroy it, no?
Yeah. Just attack with this.
You don't have sub-destroy.
Yeah.
Okay, I forgot.
Then you add. Just add.
Banish one card.
That's a good play. Banish the Ash. So
Thunder Dragon card, right?
yeah. It's a Thunder Dragon monster. Just monster. It's a good play because I'm opponent knows that I'm playing Salamangreat. I can summon this with Hita. This is a fire monster, and you just banish it. So the chances are getting narrower. You just die. So I think I don't have any chances to get back at this game at this point.
So what I'll do is, this is main phase 2 already.
Yeah.
Super Bowl is here, so it's
Okay.
on
So my total damage is 5,000.
is it? Oh,
We just pass and return this to hand. We just got top deck and we die. Die? Wait. Yeah. I think we die at this point. But let's see what M will do. We just affect to add. Let's see.
add one Cyber's card.
Yeah. Level 4 or lower Cyber's monster. But yeah, that's a good top deck considering that there's no Colossus. Yeah, okay.
Baby boy.
I think that's the point of no return. When I resolve the adopt debug, you should have destroyed it
Yes.
immediately so that I don't have any access to any Salamangreat monsters. And since I have access to Salamangreat monsters now, Gazelle will be online.
Yes.
Yeah, I should have destroyed that. That starts
Before,
everything.
after,
Yeah,
yeah,
but there is
after
still a chance at this point. Since you don't have, I know your hand cards and you don't have any response on this. If you kill this at this point, I just trade
Yeah.
myself. So I will show you the other chance that you have at this point. So if I add this and it resolves and I just activate this, you just kill
Kill
this.
this one.
Yeah.
So you won't have an extra link.
Yeah, and
But-
since I have a shallow life point left,
Mm.
even if I suicide, this can trigger and damage if I just die. It's positive game thing.
So just to explain again, this what do you call it? This series is it's not a serious game. It's a serious game. It's a series of matches, but during the match we teach our opponents what to do because that's the sense of the series.
Yeah.
It's an in-depth guide of what you should do if this happens, or
This
what's
and that,
what's the better move. Yeah. So I think we have to explain what we
Sided.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tapos na lang, game 3.
Game to game 2.
Ito pa lang.
Game 3 pa, game 3.
After game 3.
After game 3. Just explain everything after game 3.
Second. I'll go second. Wait ko lang to. Ito. Ito rin.
Man. Fire.
Weakness ko talaga itong side bearing. Side bearing ko.
Please.
Very hard, my friend. Let's do this. This one. This one. This one. Buwasan ko lang ng... Gawin ko lang isa. Isa sa into to. Ito hindi na, no? Ang
Nagkaroon
ko
ng
lang
mga kalabaw. No?
Alin?
Chance.
Ito.
Mm.
Oo, malakas lang. Ultra din. Diba? Background lang naman yung kalaban nito.
Nag-bypass ka naman sa mga
Ginawa ko lang itong isa.
Yung kalaban nito. Tapos kami sa background. Tapos kami naman sa mga.
So, the counter trap, does it need face-up Salaman or
Salamangreat link.
link? Also for the other trap card?
No. The other trap card, it can activate the Raigeki break effect. Just sending one Salamangreat monster on the field and or on the hand just to pop one card. But its non-targeting effect needs a really
Really?
Salamangreat.
Face up on the field. Or you have to cost the railing.
No, I just target
Target.
the relic
Ah, okay.
Salamangreat.
Then just one.
Then does destroy is non-targeting. Since pretty much at this point, I'm expecting a lot of twin twisters and mind controls. So let's see what will happen.
You need to be careful, my friend.
You need to be careful, my friend. Game 3.
Let's go. And comes.
Hey, of course, we go first. 5 cards. Hey, so shares. So now, standing main. Ito add.
Go.
For one card.
We have another decision making at this point, but I think this is way better. But I guess I just need Foxy. Yeah. I think Foxy is better at this point. Pretty much you see that the strategy is pretty different. You saw the hand cards. I'll explain later why I did this. Why not that? I will summon this. Is it being summoning? So since some is good. So
You added Foxy.
yeah. So at this point, we activate Bufferlo's effect, chaining 1, and this is chaining 2. Good. Okay. Okay. Sure. Okay. So we add the field and proceed with Bufferlo's effect. Now there's a threat, there's a Phantasme. So his hand is refreshed. So you worry about hand traps. So proceed with Bufferlo's effect. You draw 2. Whew. Hey. This is a hard one. So I guess I just activate this field spell. Since we have the face up spell tab, I think we should use Foxy's effect. Oh no! Oh yeah. So, Foxy, will discard.
Kailangan mo makapunod na ako.
Oh, we just can't get use of that now. I see. That's unfortunate. But the play is here. We should delete this. Another Veilings, draw us all this out destroy. Okay. And we reset everything, and just pass.
Okay. Diba?
Add 2 hand cards. This mech, mind control. What can you expect? Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Okay.
So, Gazelle's effect if a Salamangreat card is sent to the graveyard,
Yeah, Salamangreat monster.
monster. Shit. Okay, that's the right play. I have to bait these 3 first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hand cards.
Almost.
Yes, 4. What we should do at this point? Oh well, we should activate this.
Right. Oh, no, wait. This is target again, so I can activate this. Okay.
Cross.
Another one.
Just so I guess. Just so. Yeah. At this point,
Effect.
wait.
Okay.
After its effect, Phantasma is resolved. I think I should activate another one.
For this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we should go Judgment.
But this still resolves, right?
Yeah. Effect.
Alright. One hand card. Na.
Yeah.
And do I know it?
No.
Shit. So I'll just proceed to battle phase. So that's up as 800.
Yeah.
Go.
Let's see. Okay. I think at this point, okay, just set one both sides of this pass.
Draw. So I'll just proceed to battle phase.
Just those dice.
And set one card. And end.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Main face. And summon this.
Okay.
Use this effect, excavate. Alright, just pass.
So I'll just proceed to battle phase again.
Yeah, just take damage and destroy.
So the excavate effect is one
Only
upon
for
summon-
upon summon.
upon summon.
Yeah. Oh. Sunday main.
At this point he's waiting for the right top there.
Yeah. And just preparing, so just pass.
Draw.
Ash is so strong.
And I'll just proceed to battle phase again.
Hoping another top deck. Also destroy.
And
Spinny, where are you? Here you are. Okay, since this is Spinny, is that one impermanence? If that's impermanence, I guess that's life. Just pop 2. Ooh. Okay, that's really an impermanence. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Okay, here's another attempt.
okay.
Okay, summon again from the deck. Okay, at this point, we need really to do something, so we activate Judgment.
So how much of your life? How much?
3-2, then
I'll attack to this. 1-2.
yeah, then 2-8, 1-4, 800 left.
Goodness.
Impermanence.
Mm-hmm.
This triggers. Yeah. I don't know what to expect at this point.
Mm-hmm. So is there an effect that will trigger in the graveyard?
Oh.
Okay. But you can relink, right?
Yeah.
Because of this. So if this card is relinked,
I can add the Salamangreat spell top to my grave to hand.
Kailangan mo influence at replace by
this card. spell. She has one. I think he will just add this. So I think this is the right play.
Okay.
Turn 1.
Oh wait.
Oh,
Can I still activate an effect
yeah.
after this resolves?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maxi.
Yeah.
Effect. Doggy smack. Iwan. Done.
Your face.
Okay.
Twist.
Sorry, my friend.
But this is the non-targeting one, so this has no use.
5 points.
What I will do. If a monster is summoned in his link point, what
I
will
get to
happen?
add one fire monster from the grave to my hand.
That cannot summon this turn.
Cannot summon this turn.
Yeah.
I can do it right now. I think I will. You're 800 left, right? 800 left. So I think I'll do this first. Okay.
800 left.
Cards. I think this is the last chance that I can respond. So if he has any monsters that can be summoned, I think it's game. So I think I'll just use this and pop these two.
What the two? The two.
Ang target.
Yes. Right monster.
Yeah, that's game. Pretty much.
I explained that.
Explanation. Pwede mo naman i-edit yung video mo. Yung video.
Kasi syempre maganda makapalit ka. Ano ba gusto niya?
Kasi katulad na ito, tapos na
Mahaba.
yung game, mahabaan sila masyado.
Hindi ko kailangan mong ano, ilapit yung Alvin. Parang death for 5.
Anong lapit?
Bigyan mo kayo. Bigyan mo siya. Bigyan ka niya.
Uh,
Or ano?
Ay, okay na yan. Kakakita pa rin.
So, go na.
Okay. So, I'll explain all the things that happened during deciding of game 2 and game 3. Okay, so there is plenty of things going on my sideboard. I'll show you everything what has passed. Okay. Okay, so here we are. Okay, yeah, so fixed. Okay, so I'll explain first at my side what is my mindset on game 2, since I'm anticipating to go second, since he's a Thunder Dragon player. I sided out the solemn judgments because it's too slow on catching up on an early board of Thunder Dragon. Especially, I'm expecting a lot of twin twisters. So if I just set it, it just dies on a twin twister during the end of my turn. So solemn judgment is out and Baguska is out, and I replace it with I'm sorry, this is not okay. I replace it with Starving Venom Fusion Dragon since I'm expecting somewhat Dragon Duo and Thunder Dragon Titan combo. So I sided in Super Poly. Also, I sided in Twin Twisters because I'm expecting back rows on my opponent. Especially, I don't because I want to get rid of his Twin Twisters before I set mine. Also, Lancea somewhat cripples the deck, especially when he plays Gold Sarcophagus. So it's a pretty good response of that. Or if I activate his standby phase, if he doesn't have any call by the grave, he just can activate Allure of Darkness. So that's my goal, but yeah, unfortunately we didn't do it. And Gizmek is explanatory. And yeah, and my game 3, since of course I plan to go first. Isaiah, of course, Solemn Judgment goes back to the deck, and everything goes out. The Baguska returns to the main extra deck, and I sided in these 5 guys. I retain 1 Twin Twister, and I sided in the Imperial Order and Anti-Spell Fragrance because since I'm expecting mind controls, Twin Twisters, stuff like that. And I retained a copy of Twin Twister in my main deck on game 3 because if opponent activates Twin Twister, I get to remove it with Cross of Designator as a response to negate it. And of course, I sided out a copy of this Maxi and Impermanent since I go first. I don't need this on my opening hand. I want a pretty decent board, and I just run a copy of each for it to be responded for my Cause of Designator. So that's it.
So game. What I sided out for game 2, sided in for game 2 was 3 Twin Twisters, 1 Gizmek because this is a really good card against Salamangreat, and a Nibiru. But I think siding in Nibiru was it's a bit of a 50-50 move because his deck doesn't special Salamangreat monsters that much.
In this certain build.
This type of Salamangreat build usually doesn't go that far for me to be able to summon Nibiru. And I sided out, of course, Scapegoat. I don't need this. I'm going first. Transients, of course. I think that's a bit self-explanatory. And HFD because, bro, you don't need it anymore. And for game 3, I was going second, right?
I sided this out and the 2 twin twisters. Also, this remains out. This goes in. These I sided out. So, a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 cards. No. I don't think I sided this out. I sided out the twin twisters since I was going second. I only left one twin twister and one HFD. Scapegoat, still I wanted to focus. I already wanted to focus on beating him as early as possible because his setup is really strong, back rows and monster that you need to destroy for 2 times. And Crackdown, yeah, I'm going second. As I've said, I focused on beating him earlier. Vanity, same. And these two, I'm going, I think going second is not a factor anymore. The Thunder Dragon Fusion and Dragon Duo can easily be added by Dragon Dart. So I thought I didn't need them to have multiple copies in the deck. So I sided this in. I sided this back in, the transients. As you can see, it went well. And also Denko Seka, since he's a back row type, Salaman. Also Pancratops, self-explanatory. Mind controls because again Salaman. Again Salaman, this card is strong. You have seen it. So that's it.
That's it. So I guess that's it for this episode of Inside the Dojo. See you in the next video. Peace.